One thing that I desire from the Lord.
All I want to is to be close to you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Chef Albert here, live from Colorado. Same location, man, damn. Live from Colorado Springs, Colorado. So today's a Friday afternoon. I just got back from America to get a haircut, just a little clean up. Listen to skip so I had to go get a haircut and done. Quickly rush home to change, and I need to head out to Safeway. No, before Safeway, I need to go stop by Ross because I need a few stuff. I need muffin pans. I need mixing bowls. And then after that, I'm gonna head to Safeway to get my ingredients and head back home. And hopefully, I won't be too tired to start cooking because I'm already exhausted. I think I'm just gonna sleep and then probably start cooking tomorrow morning because I want to make like 3 recipes for you guys, so I can start in the mornings, afternoons, late afternoons, and then the rest of the evening I can just get some rest. Thank God I got 2 days off this week. So yeah, pretty excited. Let me head out.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's tumbe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. You do. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's tumbe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now, but I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's tumbe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Sweet talk, sweet talk. pushing me to call you when you're turning me on. The way you telling me you wanted me down. Done it, I done this before you falling. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this and the more I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like con money. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist cause I need ya. And it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Holding a couple, don't get to you clean and proper. Way I move, ain't no weekend lover. You gon' have me on your mind forever, ever. Thanks, baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night?
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Consistency is key. So today is a Saturday morning. I just woke up and I quickly rushed to the dollar store to get a few stuff. So it's a Saturday morning. They gave me weekend off, Friday and Saturday. I think they just wanted me to go shake ass, but no time for that. So yeah, it's a Saturday morning. I just woke up. I'm gonna cook a few stuff today. Hopefully I manage to cook everything because I'm a little bit exhausted. I want to make, for breakfast, I'm going to make myself breakfast quesadillas. Literally just scrambled eggs with Robert peppers. At work. At work, I once asked the chef, where do I find Robert peppers? He's like, he was so shocked. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, those peppers, like 3 colored peppers, yellow, green, and yellow, green, and red. He's like, you guys call it rubber peppers? I'm like, hey, get them out. So it's basically just scrambled eggs with rubber peppers inside tortilla wrap, and then you just toast it and you serve it with guacamole. You can serve it with a salsa also if you want, and a little bit of sour cream. Very, very beautiful breakfast, one of my favorite breakfasts. And the eggs have to be soft, please. And then I'm gonna make muffins, the blueberry muffins with mascarpone. Yo! And I'm gonna make white chocolate and raspberry muffins. And then after that, I'm gonna try to get some rest, probably take a nap, wake up, and then I'm gonna make a Caesar salad. Caesar salad, I'm gonna tell you guys all about that in a few. And then for dinner, I'm gonna prepare oxtail with mashed potatoes and steamed broccolini. Get into the dish. Hopefully, as I share 3 vlogs, well, 3 videos where I'm just cooking. So yeah, I hate the reflection this ring light is doing on my spectacles. So I haven't been wearing these because I broke them, but now I've been getting headaches and it's just like crazy, and I realized it's from not wearing these glasses. So because I got super glue, I'll take the matter into my own hands. Because Baker, the brand, was supposed to send me spectacles for free because I broke these. And I don't know what happened. I lost communication. Like, work is so busy, I forget. I have a brain of a 5-year-old now. But I think they sent me a voucher that I had to use. But I don't know. It's probably expired, like my life. So yeah, let's get my morning started. I'm having Earl Grey. This is the only tea I like. Because there's no Woolworths here. Sabarela, 40 Winks, A Winter's Tale. Woolworths Earl Grey is amazing. Yo, Sanbonani! It's in a green box. Sexy tea. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my tea and get started cooking. YouTube ya mora. YouTube! Aha, Why do you do like about now to run into someone at He? So first thing, I hate this. I hate the reflection this ring light does on these spectacles. It's fine, I'll have to see. So first things first, what we're gonna need is we're gonna need our tortillas. Flour tortillas. If you don't like flour tortillas, you can go ahead and use corn tortillas, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult to cook those because they break easily. So flour tortilla is what you want to go with. So we need, and then we need avocado. This we're gonna make avocado and tomato salsa. Very easy to make. Avocado, diced tomatoes, a little bit of red onion, salt and pepper, lemon juice, and a drizzle of olive oil. Then we're good to go. And then we're gonna need sour cream. This is for when we serve sour cream. And obviously we're gonna need eggs. I'm gonna use onions, spring onions to garnish. I'm gonna slice these very thinly and then garnish my scrambled egg tortilla. And then we're gonna need robot peppers. But we're only using 2 colors of the robot, okay? So we're using the yellow and the red. They don't have the green. I don't know what's happening. They don't have the green one. I don't know. I couldn't find the green one. So we're just using the yellow and the red. And then we're gonna need bacon. We're gonna throw this in the oven before we do anything. Throw these in the oven so it can crisp up, and then we're gonna chop it and then throw it into the scrambled eggs, mix together in the tortilla, and then we toast it. Hello! And then we're gonna need a little bit of cream. We just basically just need a tablespoon of this to add in the scrambled eggs to just give it that fluffiness. And then a little bit of butter to spread on our flour tortilla before we roast it in a pan. So yeah, that's all we need. A very, very, very basic recipe. And then we're gonna need cilantro, but this is parsley. I have cilantro in the fridge. Wait. Oh, guys, cilantro! We're gonna need a little bit of cilantro. This we're gonna use for the salsa. So yeah, let's get started. One thing that I require from the Lord. I've been singing this song the whole day. I'm gonna attach it to. I'm gonna put the name of the song, the artist, on my description box. It's a very nice song. One thing that I desire from the Lord. Hey! So I forgot to buy foil, but because I live with a drug addict in this house, I know. They want to know to happily. Like I swear her key to heaven is within a habli. Honestly, he loves habli so much. He puts her with her. Nana oh hanche, with her. How can I teach a from work? I need a pipe and a drink. That was her yesterday. She's like, I need a pipe and a drink. I'm gonna go change and then I'll mix you again. And you can enjoy your pipe with a glass of Henny. So, to make my life a whole lot simpler, less complicated, this is what I do. So this, I wrap my pan. I wrap my pan with foil. Like, in the bottom. It's fine. I wrap it with foil and I'm gonna lay my bacon here and then bake it in the oven. So this is gonna help me so much because as soon as the bacon is done cooking, literally remove the foil into the pan and the pan is still clean. How do you complicate life? Like you want to simple so. Sure. E ka re ke a butile ke se reketse moshanyana ba nene e le ke ile New York le O sa di entse. Look, it's steamy. It's such a dark. Look, it's steamy. So, because I'm only preparing breakfast for myself, the ladies are at work, and I honestly don't have a gent that I can, a gent or a friend I can like invite over to come have breakfast. So I'm just gonna make this only for me. So I'm gonna need 5 strips of bacon. I'm gonna throw this in the oven. My oven is already preheating. Put it on a 350. South Africa more alone. You preheat your oven at 170 degrees, right? I don't want it to be crispy, so I'm gonna leave it in there for about 15 minutes and then I'll pull it out. I don't want it to be crispy. I can't be crispy. So yes, I'm gonna throw this into the oven. If umutale set a time on your phone. If you're somebody that like forgets when they're cooking, just set a timer. That's what I do. I set a timer, I set a stopwatch, you set the alarm. Especially when you're cooking a lot of stuff you forget. So first thing is first, don't forget to wash your vegetables. I've already washed my peppers. I'm just gonna quickly dice these. So you wanna get rid of the ends. I know that's a waste, but it is what it is. Go inside. And then you see this part. You want to remove it. I know it's a job, and it's like, why are you removing it? But you have to remove it. So you want to remove that slightly. Don't cut too much of the paper. You just want to remove that top layer, right? And then you're gonna make strips. This knife is so sharp. Hope I don't cut myself. You're gonna make strips. Right? And then from your strips, you're just gonna make small dices, right? So this is what you want, right? See? I think one thing that stresses me the most when I cook, I take so long, right? And then I'm not listening to music. I'm normally one person when I'm cooking, and I always want to listen to music. And the fact that I can't do that is so frustrating. Because YouTube is like, you stress about the copyright, what the ing. I say, yo, I stress. I did, and stress. So yeah, and then we're just gonna dice it, right? Doesn't have to be perfect dices. You're not working at a Michelin star restaurant trying to please Beyonce man. But this is still good enough, right? So I'm gonna put my peppers here. I'm gonna saute these and then add my scrambled eggs. So to make the salsa, you need tomatoes, right? You need tomatoes, you need red onions, and you need your So to make the tomato salsa, you need red onions, you need your tomatoes, and you need avocado to make your avocado. So to make your avocado and tomato salsa, you need your tomatoes, your avocado, red onions, cilantro, salt and pepper, and a little bit of oil, right? So you want to clean your tomatoes, clean it pretty well. You don't need the seeds. You don't need the seeds at all. You just need the skin. It's not the skin as such, but yeah, it's the skin that still has a bit of, this is what you need. So you're gonna get rid of all your seeds. I'm using 2 tomatoes because it's only for me. It's still a lot, but I can save it and eat it tomorrow. I forgot to buy red onions, but it doesn't matter. But just make sure you get red onions. Like you wanna dice your onions very small, like I did with the peppers, and you just add it into your salsa. I just forgot to buy red onions. Skipped my mind. I'm sorry, I'm a little exhausted. So I'm quickly gonna dice these the same way I did with the peppers. So this is what you want. So my tomatoes are done. I'm just quickly gonna add my avocado. I'm using 2 avocados. Alright. Make sure you get ripe avocados. Picking avocados is a bit of a struggle to determine if they are good. To determine if they're still good in the inside. It's a little bit of a struggle. So just make sure you pick the avocado that's still good in the inside. So I cut it in half, took the pit out, and then made slices. And then I'm gonna make cubes, you see? So I went this way, and then I'm going this way. All right. So I'm gonna take this pit out. So this, and then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna make lines, right, all the way through, making sure you're not cutting the skin open. So yeah, and then from lines we're gonna go again, lines like this to create little cubes, just to make life a whole lot easier for you. I'll do it again with this one. So lines this way. This bacon smells so good. You're in America. Americans and bacon. Americans and bacon, lip and potatoes. So here we go. So you see, and you're just gonna go in like this with a spoon. See? There you go. Easy, right? Easy peasy. You see, this is already cut into that. It's already like little dices. I'm gonna throw this in here. And then I'm gonna go in with salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna use a fork just to break my avocado a little bit, alright? Normally I would wear gloves and use gloves, but I don't have gloves. Keep safe like here. Joe! I wonder how we take a little, my love. Yeah. Week 30. This is not meshing it properly. Yeah. So this is what you want. So my bacon is done. It smells so good. Bacon unghamulato wena. It smells really good. So this is how I want it. I don't want it too crispy. Still a little bit soft. You see, this is what we're gonna do. Look. You see? You remove this, and your pan is still clean. So I'm gonna leave this over here. So I'm gonna leave my bacon on top of my stove. I'm gonna wait for it to cool off completely, and then I'm gonna dice it and then fold it in my scrambled eggs. Let me finish my salsa. So because I'm not making a lot of salsa, I don't need a lot of cilantro. Just a little bit. I think this should be good. Just remove the stems. Remove it off the stems. I know it's a job, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Remove it off stems completely. And then slice it. Roughly chop it. Doesn't have to be a perfect chop. Tipere bahale nna ka itshaba. So this is what you want. Some cilantro in there, a little bit of lemon juice. So this is gonna help your avocado not to darken, not to get color. And it's also gonna give it some flavor. You know what I like doing? I like adding just a drizzle of olive oil. We'll mix it together. Gonna taste it. Needs a little more seasoning. It's good though, it's fresh. Seasoning goes a long way. When in doubt, season. So this is good to go. I'm gonna taste it one last time. This is why we get fat. You taste every single thing in the kitchen. And how tasty you want? The taster. Yo, action. Never go for the no chef, it's fine. It's not hot. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. And then it go parliament. So I'm gonna use scallions to garnish my breakfast quesadilla. I don't need a lot of scallions, just to get rid of the white part. Break my eggs. I'm probably just gonna use 6 eggs, not a lot. I feel like if I make a lot of quesadillas, I can always save it and just eat it tomorrow morning. No biggie. So when you save something for later on, you wanna cook it and leave it out to cool off completely, right? Cool off completely, and then put it in a container and then in your fridge. And then the next day when you have it, you just heat it up, and then voila. A little bit of salt and pepper. No, I said I'm gonna break 6 eggs. There's only 5 in here. Remember, if you feel like you didn't add a lot of salt and pepper right now, you can always add it as soon as you scramble your eggs, alright? A little bit of salt. Cream. And we need a little bit of cream. So you can just I measure with my eyes. You just need about 1 tablespoon of cream. You don't need a lot. Just to make them fluffy and give them that extra creaminess. Gonna give it a nice whisk. So there we go. Give it a nice whisk. Don't over whisk them. So I'm just quickly gonna dice my bacon. Just a rough chop. Give it a nice chop. That's all. Your oven. So first things first, you wanna preheat your pan. Gonna put my heat to medium high. It will be 6. So I'm gonna wait for it to preheat a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in a little bit of olive oil. One thing that So my oven has preheated. I'm gonna go ahead and add my peppers in it, right? Just wanna cook your peppers a little bit. Kind of, what do they call this sound? It's sizzling. It's sizzling. This is what you want. Ntho ya go le le phedi le kenye dijo ka ga pani tse batang ke ha o kenya dijo tsa o ka ga pani ebe pani e thutse itse tu. Ha e sizzle. Ha se yona le wrong. Ha se yona. So I'm gonna let this go for a little bit so that it can cook just for like a minute or 2. And I also don't want to overcook it because it's vegetables. You still want it to have a bite to it. They call it al dente. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my bacon. Looks really nice. It looks really nice. I'm gonna season it a little bit. I know bacon has oil. No, I know bacon has salt, but I'm gonna season it a little bit. Remember, we're gonna add our eggs in here. So a little bit of salt and pepper, just a little bit. A pinch if you can. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our eggs. So remember, we want a soft scramble, right? We're not making an omelette. We're not gonna overcook these eggs. So we're gonna let this go a little bit till it starts cooking on the sides. When it starts cooking on the side, that's when you're gonna start pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing. So I'm gonna start, right? So I'm gonna start. I don't have much oil in here, so that's why it's doing this. So I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Let it go for a minute. A little bit more salt and pepper. So this should be good. I'm going to switch my stove off. Because the pan is still hot, it's going to continue cooking these eggs. So I don't want my eggs too overcooked. So I'm going to move them away from the hot plate and just let them continue cooking in here. I'm going to add a little bit of green onions. And for me, this is perfect. This is how you want your eggs. This is like who fetisisa mo na jole tlebe o a bolaile happy. Who fetisisa mo ko a bolai. So this is good. So I'm gonna make 4 quesadillas for myself. Cause ke sebetsa ka thata nna. And ke tlo ja ha monate. Ke tlo itjesa ha monate. So when I go in, so go ahead and fill one side of your tortilla because you're gonna close it. Don't go ahead and fill in the entire tortilla. Pizza. So only half of the tortilla, your tortilla wrap, that's what's getting filling, half of it, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and add some cheese, right on top. Add some cheese, right? And then you're gonna fold it. So this is what you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold everything. So I'm already preheating my pan. So you wanna take a little bit of butter and then spread it on your tortilla. Or what you can do is, you can add butter to your pan. So my pan is already preheating, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and add my flour tortilla. You see that, you hear the sizzling? The pan is already hot. And then I'm gonna spread this side also for when I flip it. So this is good to go. I just switched off my stove because my pan is still hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate these because I don't think I want to cut them, but if you want you can cut them in half. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a serving plate already. This is stunning. This looks beautiful. Lovely. Beautiful color. So these are done. These are very quick and easy recipe to make for breakfast. Like, it's quick to make and it just tastes really good. Breakfast is just not scrambled eggs and sausage with bread. Please don't stress me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of my tomato and avocado salsa. Not too much. A little bit of sour cream. So good. I haven't cooked in so long. I think I haven't cooked in like since I went to New York. I came back and I didn't cook. I think I was tired. Still I am, but we move. A little bit of sour cream. Some spring onion to garnish. I'll do some cilantro also.
하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해. 몰래 다가가.
Yeah. Hale mwa ka rekisa mazimba le dikambane hore ke sekolong o le etsa ntho tse so ke tsebe ho pheha ntho tse so tse desi ka hopola ke dula ke pakela mazimba le dikuku ke phehiswa mantwana ke lla hore batho mosebetsi o mo kana Until I'm prepared, or I'm prepared to the song. This is good. Ke gone ya sekolong ke tsebo go pheha ntho tse tjena ka hopola ke re ke batla chef school o lo etsang tshepiso dijong dijo ha di na tjhelete ngwanaka ha ba tlo ba bo doctor ke re ke batla ba se pay se seholo ke re ke batla ba se pay se seholo. And honestly, being a chef is not bad at all. The money also is not bad. It just depends on how clever you are. How clever you are. Wa bona haebo tlo shebana le bom spine fela o tla qeta kgang. So you just really wanna use your craft as much as you can to make money, to make a living. So yeah, this is really good. The eggs are soft, cooked to perfection. The flour tortilla is a little bit crispy, it's toasted, but it's still a little bit soft also. However, we tate ka le koko le cooling country. So it's still soft. The guacamole is fresh. The sour cream, the spring onions, and the cilantro on this just out of this world. I can see America is a juicy guy, but wow, I can't. So, my friends, go back. Salad coats. Oh, but never sanya no. Wow. She got me a gift. And I feel like people don't have time, man. So that's why, hence, some of these gifts just come like on a late. It's late. My birthday was what? 2 weeks ago. So they only have time to do everything now because they're always busy at work. Even after getting the gift, having to wrap it, get a cut ready, it's a job because there's no time. But I appreciate the fact that they actually find time in their busy schedule. So she got me a card. She got me gifts, and she got me a card. Cards are my favorites. Cards are my favorites. Outside, it reads, "If you could see yourself the way other people see you." It's beautiful. This candle smells really good. Like, I'm so big on candles. Sexy. Vanilla bean, sweet tonka, and blonde woods. Anything that has woods in it, I'm in it. Okay, that is for me. Wood. That's me. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this for you guys. So outside it reads, "If you could see yourself the way other people see you, you'll see something amazing." That is so cute. And then inside it reads, "You've managed to grab my hand." "You've managed to grab my hand in my life within this short space, and I honestly can't thank you enough. You're annoying." Sometimes I am. You're annoying sometimes, but you have managed to carve a place in this stubborn, cozy heart of mine. Wanna o stubborn? Ke dira ke mona ke re sho. O cozy ne. Sho. Rena itata. Well, I'm not saying my cozy are tata, but most of them are koba stubborn. My cozy are Zulu. I wanna go shaka Zulu bona. And then it goes ahead and says, I honestly wish you nothing but the best this life has to offer you. Please always keep Jeremiah 29:11 in your heart. Here's to more life in everything." Go back, Suputi. I love her so much. She's like my little sister. I love her. I love people. I love pleasant human beings. And everybody that I've met here are just so pleasant. Like, batho ba hantle. Ba hodisitswe hantle. Better life, high definition. On the baby. Oh my god. She got me a camera. Oh my god, the camera! Oh my god, this is so nice. Digital live video camera, high definition. Please film it. My love. This is stunning. It has a mic also. This is beautiful. Oh my god, and it's portable also, and it's black. Still image recording. Oh my god, go back. Ngwana a re ke batla YouTube iwe. Manga YouTube ke mang? Le tla utlwa fela mfounela hore ntate yemisa jole app ya ka yawa. Ke tlo etsa telenovela. Please, this is sexy. This is sexy. Ha! Turn generation, no one. Patron, this is amazing. You can actually even take photos with it. Oh my god. This is stunning. Go back, this is amazing, my love. This is amazing. Patron. Get Tokaro coding. Chef Albert's telenovela. Yeah. Oh, this is so nice. I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna read. I hate reading. I'm gonna read the box and instructions and everything, and I'm gonna test it out. Oh. It comes with a remote. It has a zoom in and zoom out option. It has a video option. It has a camera option. It has a switch button, obviously. There's menu, there's mode, and there's play, there's flash. Wow. This is so nice. Like, this is so nice. Oh, this was really... I'm such a baby! I'm such a baby. But this is so nice. I love, like I always say, like I've never received like a lot of gifts before. Like people don't gift me a lot, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate them. But since I got that, people have been gifting me, and I didn't think that being on the receiving end will make me so happy. I remember my ex-boyfriend. So I used to get him like flowers and all that stuff, and that's me. And then he one day bought me like a bouquet of flowers, of roses, and I was so happy. And I love roses, I love flowers, but I never really bought them for myself. And then after he did buy me some, I'm like, fuck, I love this, and I actually love it for me. Do you understand? That's when I started buying myself flowers, because they made me really happy. I love, like, oh. Love her. This made me smile so much. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate it. So, guys, I'm going to finish my breakfast. After finishing my breakfast, I have to go start on muffins. I have so many things to do today. I don't think I'm going to cook everything. I'm probably just going to cook 2 stuff, and then try to get some rest, because I'm working brunch tomorrow. So brunch means I'm working from 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. That's literally just me standing up and cooking food for clients in front of them, and in a way interacting with them. I love it. I love communicating with clients, and always I meet such pleasant clients. The other day I was working pasta station. Obviously I'm cooking 4 types of pastas. And then the client was like to me, "You girl, you should do TV ads." So it was about 280 people, and I'll need to cook pasta for all of them. But what's nice is that I cook everything and I put it in casseroles. So my job is to make sure those dishes are full, right? But because there's like 200 and something people, they eat, you know. So for me to fill it up, cook, and still communicate with them, because I can't really give them my bag. They can't. I just need to, you know, interact with them. So I'm cooking, filling up, and talking of them. And they always say, "Where are you from? You have a very interesting accent." And as soon as I say I'm from South Africa, they want to chat. But pasta. So this is what I would do. 4 types of pastas. And so the first pasta. The first pasta you have is our vegan option. Literally just potato gnocchi tossed in a marinara sauce. There's eggplants, peppers, and then onions, a little bit of parmesan cheese on top for garnish, capers and fried fried capers and toasted pine nuts on top for garnish. That is very good. It's our vegan option. And right next to it, we have one of my favorites. Everyone's favorite also, I would like to think. It's a 4-cheese tortellini tossed in a basil pesto cream sauce, a little bit of parmesan cheese on top. We have Hulum tomatoes in there, sun-dried tomatoes also in there. This is stunning. It's everyone's favorite bestseller, if I might tell you. And right next to it, we have this. So this one is a little bit spicy. It has chili flakes, spicy marinara in it. It has bacon in it. We are in America, right? It has bacon in it, spicy marinara, chili flakes on top for garnish. This is really good. Very basic, but it's very good. A little bit of parmesan cheese also on top. And then right next to it, if you're from Texas, you're gonna love this. So this is penny pasta tossed in a parmesan cheese cream sauce. It has sausage in it, parmesan cheese on top, some vegetables, just to make sure that you're eating a little bit healthy. Parmesan cheese on top. So this is really good. 4 pastas. You want to know my favorites? They all good, but my favorites: 4-cheese tortellini and the spicy marinara pasta. Enjoy. And they would be so impressed. Wow. Also, you have a beautiful smile, young man. Young man in Nagilo. So yeah, I love work and I like working Exchange Station. It's just so pleasant. You meet, and one thing that always touches my heart is communicating, like having conversation with elders. Like, it just warms my heart. I love them, and they always say to me, God bless you, and blessings from an elder, my love. That is blessings, okay? So yeah, so I'm working brunch tomorrow, literally on my feet, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. cooking for clients, and then after that we have to clean up, and then I have to rush back to the kitchen that I normally work in, which is B Hall. B Hall, we prepare food for big events, weddings, parties, corporate functions, you may call it. So I have to rush back there and start preparing. Most of the time we have a party. So yeah, it's just going to be a very busy day. So I'm going to try not to exhaust myself too much, so that I try to get some rest. So that I try to go to bed before 10 p.m. So yeah. So for my blueberry muffins, I'm going to need blueberry compote to garnish, right? So I'm just going to make a quick and easy recipe of blueberry compote. I've already shared this with you guys, but we'll do it again in case you didn't catch my first video. So we're gonna go in with about a cup of frozen blueberries. You can use fresh blueberries if you want. I'm using frozen blueberries. I normally buy them the previous day, then pop them in the freezer and then use them the following day. 3 tablespoons of water, right? 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then you're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Okay, and we're gonna let it go till it starts boiling. So because these blueberries are cooked a little bit, I'm gonna add ones that are not cooked. Just a handful, probably, just a handful. And then I'm gonna give it a mix. So these are good to go. I'm gonna switch off my stove, alright? Switch my stove off. Keeping in mind the pan is still hot and the plate is still hot also, so it's gonna continue boiling, shimmering for like a minute. We're gonna leave it for a minute, and then I'm gonna transfer it in a container. So this is good. Keeping in mind, as soon as so I'm gonna place it in the fridge, and then as soon as it cools down completely in the refrigerator, this liquid is gonna thicken. So don't stress over it. No, it has too much liquid. It's okay. As soon as it cools down completely, it's gonna get cold, and that liquid is gonna thicken up a little bit. So you don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna place these in an airtight container. If you don't have an airtight container, you can place it in a jar. I normally place it in a jar because it's nicely stored in there. But I think my jars are dirty, and this was the closest thing I can find. So an airtight container. And then I'm gonna place it in my refrigerator. Put it right here, and we're gonna leave it there till we have to serve our muffins. Hey guys, I'm back. So we're back, and I'm making muffins. These muffins are very easy to make, but taste really good. These are really amazing. And to make life even more easier, I'm making blueberry and raspberry muffins, right? And I'm gonna mix the batter together, right? After mixing it together, I'm gonna separate it into two. So the other batter is gonna get blueberries and mascarpone, and then the other batter, mascarpone or cream cheese, and then the other batter is gonna get white chocolate and raspberries. Do you understand? So that makes life so much easier. Instead of making one thing and then making the other one, we're just gonna make two recipes using one batter, and toppings are gonna be added on the side. So what we're gonna need is so what we need is a whisk and a mixing bowl. Obviously, you need baking powder. You always need baking powder. You need white chocolate. You need your raspberries and your blueberries. And we're gonna use self-rising flour, right? Having used this brand, I tried looking for the most expensive one, but hopefully this is a good brand. So you're gonna need self-rising flour. If you don't have self-rising flour, it's fine. You can use all-purpose flour. You'll just have to add more baking powder. For every cup, it's 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Sometimes it depends on the recipe though, so yeah. So we're gonna use some cream cheese. Cream cheese, this is a good brand. We're gonna use some cream cheese. You need cupcake cups. You need melted butter. Even you need melted butter, right? You're gonna need your powdered sugar, but this we're gonna use on a later stage when we garnish. You're gonna need milk. America, this is so heavy. You're gonna need milk. You're gonna need white sugar. You're gonna need some eggs, and you're gonna need vanilla extract. Okay? If you wanna be fancy and use vanilla bean, go ahead. And you're gonna need a cup to help you measure, okay? Flour, I don't like risking it. I can't do that. Hey! I'm excited to a cup. Where's the cup? Let me show you guys how big a cup is. This is how big a cup is, alright? When a recipe says cup, they mean this, not this. This is probably 2 cups. So when a recipe says a cup, this is what they mean, okay? Not this. Black woman and this thing still works though, but if you're a chef, you can like feel the difference, or you can taste and feel the difference. Yeah, the pastry that's been made, or bread that's been made, the texture, the softness. You can taste it if it has too much flour. So yeah, but if not, if you use this, none of that, you can avoid all of that. So yeah, I talk too much. So we're gonna get started. Also, recipe I'm gonna try to have David do visuals for me, and then I can attach an image as the recipe, as I do the recipe, to make life a little bit more easier for you guys. If I'm not gonna do that, you can go ahead and check my website www.chefalbert.co.za. These recipes are under pastries, very quick recipes. So good. So yeah, let's go. I really love this recipe because you don't really have to stress about mixing your wet ingredients on the side and mixing your dry ingredients on the side first before and then mixing them together. Or mix that in one bowl. You mix everything in one bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and add two cups and a half of self-rising flour. Right, so that's 2 cups and a half of self-rising flour. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I went ahead and added my flour, sugar, eggs, milk, and butter, melted butter, and I'm gonna give it a nice whisk. Just mix everything really well. If you feel like you need a little bit more milk, go ahead and add more milk. Just slightly, not a lot, just a little bit. A little bit of vanilla extract. Give it a good whisk. Now this is perfect. This is what you want. Beautiful, beautiful. Make sure there's no lumps, okay? Give it a really good whisk. We don't want any lumps. This is stunning, yes. So I went ahead and put cups in my pan. I'm gonna start filling my cups with some butter. So to make the blueberry ones, we're gonna go in with the butter halfway through the cup, right? And then we're gonna add a spoon of mascarpone. And then we're gonna 4 or 5 blueberries, right? 4 or 5 blueberries. Lay it down a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill this up with the rest of the butter, just to cover everything. And then to the rest of the butter, I'm gonna go ahead and add about a handful of chocolate, white chocolate, and then add about a handful of fresh raspberries. And then I'm gonna give it a nice mix. Don't mix it. Don't be in a rush. Mix it really well. Like fold it in. Don't do this. Fold it in so that you don't break the raspberries. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more raspberries. Fold it in nicely. See, it's mixed in pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and fill my cups. These are gonna go into the oven. My oven is already preheated at 350. back in SA, your oven has to be at 180 degrees. So I'm gonna pop these in here, and these are gonna go in here till they're cooked all the way through, about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Make sure your oven is on bake and not grill. So we're gonna let these go for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna take them out and serve. So these are good to go. I would normally put a toothpick to check, but there's no toothpicks in this house. So, but I know they cooked. Don't like my muffins too brown on the top. This is how I like them, but if you would like yours a little bit darker on top, you can just leave them for a few more minutes and then take them out. So these are good. I'm gonna leave them out here to cool completely, and then I'm gonna prepare a garnish for them. So these have already cooled down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and garnish them. I'm gonna start with our raspberry ones. Melted chocolate right on top. Add your raspberries about 103. A little more chocolate on top, white chocolate on top. These are really good. So those are done. They look like this. Yes, this is exactly what you want. And then with the blueberry ones, we made a mixed powdered sugar with mascarpone. My phone died and I didn't see that it's not recording. I attached the recipe. Basically just cream cheese and powdered sugar, and then mix it really well and add it to the fridge. We're just gonna make a quenelle. Don't fuss about it. As long as it's sitting nicely, that's all that matters. And then you want to add your blueberry compote. It's not cooled down completely yet, but we can still use it. This is stunning. This is really sick. And then you want to go ahead and add a little bit of your powdered sugar just on the side. Just on the side, not the entire muffin. So that looks nice. We're gonna go ahead and add some on the blueberry, on the raspberry muffins also. These are really good. Wow, they look good also. Gonna add some on the board because I'm gonna take pictures on the board.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a good. I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you
Breathe me in. Oh my God. Joe. Yeah. Nasi paste is a whole. Wow. These are amazing. Hypo, blueberry, muffin. How would you have here? That's a raspberry. Wait now. Tell you raspberry in alone. Tell you raspberry in how you bits at home. Straight to the head. Wow. It's on. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna be the idea. To the mabota. Timunati wa muffin. Wow. Sure. This is good, ne? But this is the a la creme. Creme a la creme. This one. Oh, this is amazing. Shonavi. Wow. That is good. Wow. Wow. Dimunati. Yo! So you want to make these. One thing about these muffins, they don't keep so well in the refrigerator. And you can't keep them for too long. Once you've made them, baked them, you want to store them room temperature. Right? And then, like once you've made them, you can keep them in the fridge for about 2 days. And then after that, they won't be so keep them in the fridge for a day or two. And then every time you eat one, pop it in the microwave for about a minute or two, just to warm it up a little bit. They're beautiful, served warm. These are stunning. The blueberries and cream cheese ones are my absolute favorites. Wow. Bestseller back at home also. I remember when I used to sell muffins, they loved these ones. Dibu dibu. This is good. So guys, I'm gonna end my video right here, okay? Extremely exhausted, and I don't think I'm gonna cook today. I was gonna cook 2 more stuff, like a salad and like a entree, but I'm extremely exhausted, and it's already what, 4 p.m. Recording, talking, cooking, it's a job. So I'm gonna cook the other 2 items on my next day off, which is in a few days, probably 2 days. In the next 2 days I should be off, so that shouldn't be too bad. Produce will still be good, so I'll make that, and then I can make that. So I'm gonna end my video right here, okay? So thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you're a returning subscriber, I'll mudimu ao here. Mudimu ao beya mahlo le matsoho. Manaka. And if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, what is your problem? For what? For the who? So yeah, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for watching my videos and actually commenting on them. It means a lot to me. And for that reason, I'll be consistent. I'll try my utmost level best to be consistent with this channel and just give you guys quality content that you guys will love. Wabona. Don't forget to like, comment, and share my videos, because honestly, you'll never know who would like my content. Share fail. Subscribe. So yeah. See you in my next video. Oxtail finally making oxtail. Sorry. It's worth it. You see, this is a promise, guys. My next video, I'm making oxtail. This costs like $40 together. So much money. But it's gonna be worth it. Try out. So next video, I'm making an oxtail and I'm making one of my favorite Caesar salads that I worked on with Lucky Star. Because I worked on a recipe book with Lucky Star. Check out my profile on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to share it with you guys also. I worked on a recipe with them and they gave me, they sent me their products and they're like, here, create recipes using this. We only need one recipe from you. And because ke motho a ratang dintho tse ga ke ba fa recipe tse tharo ke re kgetha mo piki mabelane. They were really excited, especially because I gave them quality recipes are amazing, well written. The pictures I gave them was stunning. They were so excited, and they picked one dish from the 3 that I gave them. They chose main salad with sardine aioli using Lucky Star's tinned sardines. Absolutely beautiful. The aioli is so easy to make. I remember the first time I made it and I had my parents taste it. My parents hate greens. They hate greens, but my mom couldn't stop eating it. And for me, that was a shock. Like, you guys never eat greens. Why do you like this so much? They loved it. And I think also that was them just trying to, because I was very frustrated and worried, are they going to like this? Blah, blah, blah. Because it's a big thing. It's going on a recipe book. Do you understand? Is this quality? I think also them enjoying the salad like that and just being excited for me. They knew how much that would do to me, and it actually calmed me down a little bit. But so yeah, it turned out they liked the recipe, and it's on their recipe book, The Taste of the Nation. Recipe book, dip in. On my next video, I'll make sure that I share pictures, videos with you guys. It was such a fun experience for me, and we were supposed to do it last year, January, and I was involved in a car accident. I was on a bike in a car, like a hit and run, and then obviously I needed a few months to recover and to be myself again, and they waited for me till I could be okay, and then so that means they postponed the launch date because I was not so well. Still appreciate it. I just felt like they could have went and chose somebody else, but they still waited till I was okay, and then I delivered. Do you understand? I was not fully recovered, but I could work. And so yeah, a project very close to my heart. I grew up eating Lucky Star. People were laughing at me because I shared a video and I said, while growing up, eating Lucky Star to us was luxury. And they're like, Alberto Shano. But honestly, it wasn't luxury, but we didn't have it all the time. But I knew every time we would have Lucky Star, there's a bit of money. And that would always be on Sundays. And we would put it in a tuna salad. Not tuna salad. We would put it in we would make a pasta salad with it. Sometimes we would put it in a tomato gravy and enjoy it with rice, some pumpkin, So I grew up eating Lucky Star to an extent, but it's one brand that I love. Not only the tin products are really good, it's very reasonable prices also, very reasonable prices. And for me, it's how it's not community related, but I remember next door here so ke mampo la bla snenning ola rata ho kopa mme ka go mpele tini mo ho go mpele tini mo I must live some money re mo fele tini na tin stuff alopea. Same thing with us when we need something ho go mpele tini mo go ntshele bikinyana oil ke kopa 2 cups ya sugar hle ebe o fa mme wa ka. And I just feel like that's the most beautiful thing, like togetherness. That's what my last name means, Letwara, togetherness. and for me growing up around such an environment, it was so loving. I think that's where I get most of my character from, because I grew up seeing that and how they loved each other and how they were always there for each other. For me, that was really beautiful. Until this day, they're still friends and they just always work together. Give us a Diddy stock fair, and they just always work together to just lift each other up. Do you understand? Something that's very rare in our generation. But growing around such, that was beautiful. Honestly, that was really, really, really beautiful. So yeah. So I'm done. I will blurb. That's why ke batlileng couch ke reka di mera manene ka batla le tafolo ke re ke tlo qoqa hore be le kgathale. So yeah. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys try out these recipes, that will mean the most. These are recipes that I love. So recipes that are already on my website, already on my Instagram page. So you guys trying them out, not only will they prove that these recipes are that they're good and like it's no failure recipes. I hope I'm making sense. And then that will also prove that these recipes are really good and you guys actually liked it, and these recipes came out the same way mine came out. Do you understand? Share with me how they tasted, how easy they were to make. I'm really big on easy recipes because we don't have time. People are busy, but you still want recipes that are easy to make, recipes that taste really good, and recipes that also in a way look good, right? These are really nice. You can make these and put it on the counter before your husband leaves for work. You can grab a muffin, a bottle of water, and he's out for work, a fruit maybe. The little ones will appreciate this. Mommy, we're late for school, grab a muffin, let's go. Do you understand? Really good. Put it in a nice cake stand that has a lid. Every morning, just prepare them, put them on the counter. One thing about the butter, you can make the butter and then keep it in the fridge, right? So every morning, before you wake everybody up, scoop in your muffin pans in the oven, 30 minutes, prepare the kids for school. Once they're done, the muffins are already out of the oven and they're fresh, homemade.
It's so hard